This is an incredible natural compound found in olives known as elenolic acid. You may not know much about it, but you will soon. I'm going to start with just giving you a slight taste before we actually go into the research as follows. Just a quick excerpt to proceed. The glucose-lowering effect was comparable with that of injectable diabetic medication, liraglutide, and better than metformin, one of the most common oral medicines for type 2 diabetes. Elenolic acid, a natural compound found in olives. And it gets more spectacular as we delve more into the research as follows. Keep in mind, this is an animal study done on rodents. If these results translate to humans, it is going to be fascinating and a huge benefit for an untold number of individuals. To proceed as follows. Compound from olives shows promise for treating obesity and diabetes. Findings from a new mouse study suggest that elenolic acid, a natural compound found in olives, can lower blood sugar levels and promote weight loss. Quite spectacularly, did I say that? The research could pave the way to the development of safe and inexpensive natural products for managing obesity and type 2 diabetes in humans. Here we go. The researchers found that after just 1 week, obese mice with diabetes that were given oral elenolic acid weighed significantly less and showed better blood sugar glucose regulation than before treatment and compared to control obese mice not receiving the elenolic acid. The glucose lowering effect was comparable, to reiterate, with that of injectable diabetic medication, liraglutide, and better than metformin, one of the most common oral medicines for type 2 diabetes. To proceed, tests of the compound in obese mice with diabetes revealed that mice that received the oral elenolic acid experienced significant improvements in their metabolic health compared to the control, the ones that did not. After 4 to 5 weeks, without dropping the pen, of treatment, the mice showed a 10.7% reduction in obesity as well as blood sugar levels and insulin sensitivity that were comparable to those of healthy, lean mice. To reiterate, a 10.7% reduction in obesity after 4 to 5 weeks of the oral consumption of elenolic acid, this natural compound from olives, as well as blood sugar and insulin sensitivity comparable to that of healthy, lean mice. Now, before we proceed, you're going to hear the term L cells, which are known for the production of two main hormone components, glucagon-like peptide, and of course, peptide double Y. And you'll see in a second. For the new work, the researchers began by identifying, this is the backstory, natural compounds that act on these L cells. Remember, glucagon-like peptide and peptide double Y, which contain two metabolic hormones released during a meal. These hormones, otherwise the short term GLP-1, you hear a lot on TV these days, and PYY work together to promote satiety and prevent overeating while controlling blood sugar levels and metabolism. The screening process revealed that elenolic acid, which was found in mature olives and extra virgin olive oil, can induce the release of these hormones in the gut. They were able to make elenolic acid by breaking down its precursor, lirapirin, which is less expensive than extracting it directly from the olives itself. So that was kind of the backstory. Now we are going to read a little technical from the abstract itself, but it is self-explanatory. To proceed, as we read through. Here, quote, we report that elenolic acid is a novel multi-target agent that acts like insulin to activate AKT phosphorylation in insulin-sensitive tissues and greatly stimulates glucose uptake in human skeletal muscle cells. In addition, elenolic acid directly suppresses glucose production in liver cells. Oral administration of elenolic acid completely, I will repeat that, oral administration of elenolic acid completely reversed diet-induced hyperglycemia, liver weight gain, hepatic steatosis, triglyceride accumulation, and elevated alanine aminotransferase levels in obese mice. Again, animal study to see if these results translate equally into humans. But to proceed, similarly, it also exerts a potent anti-diabetic and anti-obesity action in DB mice, and its blood glucose lowering effect is comparable with that of, to reiterate, liraglutide, but is better than that of metformin in DB/DB mice. In addition, elenolic acid significantly reduced food intake and promoted weight loss, which is associated with improved circulating levels of peptide Y and glucagon-like peptide 1, GLP-1, and the downregulation of agouti-regulated peptides in the hypothalamus. So there you have it. You have this natural compound which seems to be, at least in animal studies, on par with a lot of pharmaceuticals, and it's better than some pharmaceuticals as well, that can yield tremendous results. Now, the couple limitations that I can present to you, obviously I'm not showing you a dosage or an amount taken. Again, this was an animal study, and elenolic acid takes a lot of olives to make a little bit. That's why, for example, they used a precursor. But still just the same, what an incredible breakthrough in regard to something which many have had on their kitchen table for an untold amount of time. Again, you got to give gratitude to the researchers for doing the screening and going through all these compounds and coming across this one particular compound in such a simple substance from olives. And again, I am humbled you watch, and I look forward to seeing what both you and I share next week. Pretty incredible. All right, catch you all next time. See you then. Bye.